Well, Colin's been involved at Mercy a lot longer than I've been involved at Mercy, and I think we've found that involving the contractor or the construction manager early helps us produce better budgets, more realistic time frames, and there also have been many occasions when Colin's been able to identify some cost savings. I think the word for it is value engineering up front. That gives us a building that meets our needs, but does so at slightly lower cost. We've had a remarkable track record of consistency with budgets and construction schedules during my time here. And I don't think they've been padded or inflated either. I think they've been realistic budgets. One of the things we appreciate about Conlin is the open book approach. It's very transparent. Colin is very good about sharing information with us and openly revealing what their costs are, explaining and documenting what we're paying for. We've been very happy with that. Well, when you work in a hospital setting, constant communication is essential. And most of our projects have been renovation of existing space, and while it has remained in use. So we found the supervisors from Conlin have really been great at coordinating with us, working around the existing operations, minimizing disruptive impact on the staff and the patients and visitors and the whole operating environment. Oh boy, we've done some big projects with Conlin. I think possibly the most complex was the emergency department renovation. We doubled the square footage. We stayed within the existing footprint of the building. It was literally a 10 or 12 phase project. We kept the emergency department open 24 hours a day throughout the project, and we ended up with an absolutely beautiful, spectacular emergency department, and had to be an extraordinarily difficult undertaking, but worked out really well for us. I've worked closely with Conlin for almost 13 years. We stick with them because we're happy with the results. We feel as if Conlin has good relationships with subcontractors and people who are really committed to the success of the project. We've had numerous examples where people with Conlin have gone above and beyond, almost as if they were an extension of the Mercy Hospital staff. I think they feel like they're part of our team. And I think some of them are as committed to our mission as we are, and it shows in how they approach the work. We've found Conlin people to be open, honest, people of integrity, people who will share information. They don't play their cards close to the vest, who are good listeners and try to accommodate our agenda rather than imposing their agenda, or flexibility to do things the way we think we need them to be done to continue operating in a built environment where there are patients, versus taking the attitude of, well, we're the ones who know how to build stuff, so here's how we're going to do it. I remember one year, middle of winter, a horrific windstorm, cold, and we had a temporary bridge spanning the driveway to bring materials into the cardiology center. And some of the planks and tarps and stuff had blown off. And it was a Sunday afternoon, and I walked over to the office. Joe was out there by himself, horrible weather, repairing that thing single-handedly. And to me it was just a striking example of how he approaches everything. And 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, he's available and he responds. That's been a good mutual relationship for a long time, obviously. And we periodically check and ask ourselves, are we getting too complacent in our business relationship? And the answer has always come back, no, it's a winning combination, it's worked well for us, and we hope it continues for a long time.